ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing. Look at this here, please.
We in Costco right now, but we stuck in Dubai. We're in Dubai stuck.
Still in Dubai stuck.
Stephen A. Smith was stunned to learn that Floyd Mayweather secretly owned a mansion in Dubai. Despite frequently showing off his cars and jewelry, Mayweather had kept this property hidden. Smith reported that the FBI discovered it during raids on Mayweather's homes in Las Vegas and Miami, where they found documents listing all his assets.
Which is why I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
This led to further investigations. The FBI contacted Dubai authorities to verify the information, and once confirmed, they prepared to raid and investigate Mayweather's Dubai home. On his show, Stephen A. Smith revealed that the mansion served as a refuge for Mayweather's criminal activities.
Clearly enjoying his time in Dubai. Look at him overlooking the beautiful city and visiting the world's tallest skyscrapers while wearing a light $350,000 on his wrist. That is his factory iced out rose gold Richard Mille.
It was where he often hid evidence of his shady deals and fraudulent activities. But that wasn't all. The real reason he never spoke about the mansion was tied to the crimes he was involved in. It served as a precaution, a way to prepare for whatever might happen if he were eventually caught.
I'm right here in Dubai, Rotana Star, Luxury Rentals. Check them out. When you come to Dubai, top flight, follow me. We got everything. McLaren in different colors. Ferraris, Lambos, whatever you want.
Hence, it was a hidden location where he could easily hide himself and his family from U.S. authorities. Federal agents searched one of the rooms and discovered extensive evidence related to Floyd's criminal activities, including lawsuit documents, illegal property ownership papers, and millions in counterfeit dollars, according to Stephen A. Smith. This adds to the hundreds of millions Floyd Mayweather reportedly owes to individuals, organizations, and even countries like Mexico. A witness claimed that his Dubai home was locked after two people inside were handcuffed during the ongoing investigation. Stephen A. Smith commented that authorities likely want Mayweather to come forward, explain what he's been hiding there, and why he's never mentioned the mansion before.
Lingering into the night, with Miami police assisting, federal investigators bringing in the heavy artillery, spotted inside from across a canal, rummaging through items at the house, their boats still docked outside as they canvassed the property in full gear, guns drawn.
Whatever they did.
Regarding what was found in the house, Stephen A. Smith reported, "I was told from reliable sources that Floyd has crazy rooms in there, unfortunately. And what does he do there? My guy keeps fake dollar bills, illegal documents, fraudulent certificates, and evidence of his scam deals in there." He then made a shocking revelation about Mayweather's dealings with individuals and companies, stating he had received confirmations from people who had previously signed contracts and deals with him.
Rolls Royce, Bugatti, whatever you want. When you come to Dubai, it's the place to be. Check it out. Crazy colors. Come on, man. Live flashy like Floyd Mayweather. Rotana Star.
Smith claimed that Floyd Mayweather included a clause in his transactions stating that only he should hold copies of the deals and payments. This allows him to maintain control over his shady dealings and make them untraceable. If anyone tries to outsmart him by obtaining other copies or recordings, he he would simply back out of the deal. As a result, Mayweather kept his illegal documents in the secret room now exposed by federal agents. On his channel, Stephen A. Smith also added his voice to the growing rumors about Mayweather's bankruptcy, acknowledging the news but stating that many real estate deals linked to him are not what they appear to be.
My mentality is I walk into work every day. Number one responsibility, how do I make us more money? Number two, how do I get some of it? That's my approach to business. The minute I walk in every single day, I'm unapologetic about it. It's not personal or anything like that. I am constantly trying to win.
While fans and reporters were unclear on how Floyd Mayweather became bankrupt or what was really happening with his finances, Stephen A. Smith exposed the truth. He said, "I don't know why many believe what he says when his claims can't be backed up by facts and evidence. There's no real estate anywhere, and no money anywhere. We'll never know how crazy it is because he has a way of covering it all up."
And he didn't appreciate that. And he was so pissed off we went without talking. And it got to a point where a couple of my colleagues pulled me to the side and said, "Yo, man, you the beat writer for this."
Not bad for a high school dropout.
According to an anonymous witness, Floyd Mayweather's house was raided as part of the federal investigation into the fraudulent properties he had been boasting about. The agents recovered fake documents and ownership certificates for some of his properties. The main issue with Floyd, however, is the massive debt he owes. The witness confirmed that Mayweather had a significant tax debt, owed car dealers across the country, and was in debt to several jewelry and fashion stores.
Now I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And it's not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased from Tony. Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
Got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only for the best for the champ.
Now when you guys come here,
Additionally, Floyd Mayweather had fraudulently signed several contracts and endorsement deals worth millions without fulfilling his side of the agreements. The witness revealed that Floyd owed a substantial amount of money, and the only way to recover those funds was to seize some of his properties to obtain the fake certificates he used as collateral whenever he needed to raise money. This was similar to what happened when federal agents raided his Miami home. They had hoped to find him there, but when they didn't, they conducted an intense search of the entire property. They left with jewelry and documents, including some crucial ones they believed he would soon try to reclaim. Not long after the raid, reports and videos surfaced showing Floyd departing the United States in his private jet. Floyd Mayweather's destination sparked controversy when he misled many with an Instagram post claiming he was headed to China. However, after thorough research, federal agents traced his travel details from the airport and discovered he was actually en route to Dubai, the same city involved in controversy around the same time last year. In a social media post, Mayweather shared multiple pictures from the airport and his private jet, attempting to disguise his actual location. He falsely claimed he was being paid to live it up while traveling abroad, using the post's caption to exaggerate how much money was being dropped to attach his name to the trip. This was a deliberate attempt to deceive fans and federal agents, concealing his true whereabouts.
up top. Time me to go to bed. Time me to go to bed. See you guys in the land.
In his Instagram post, Floyd Mayweather claimed to be in Beijing, China, at the Great Wall, calling it one of the greatest wonders of the world. He mentioned that visiting it had always been on his travel list and that the experience with 23 people was incredible. He also boasted about being paid $3 million just to visit and vacation in luxury for a few days. He emphasized how money had changed his life, saying, "With money this long, everything is different. I move differently, I dress differently, and I live differently because my money is extremely different." However, despite his claims, findings from Homeland Security agents confirmed that Floyd was actually in Dubai, not China. In one of the photos he posted, he was seen carrying a giant Birkin handbag, a luxury item that can cost around $80,000 each.
So, y'all gotta know the difference between a hack bag and a...
There's no telling how much the rest of his outfit cost, but for Money Mayweather, he consistently pushes the false narrative that cash is not an issue for him. However, he's now found himself in serious trouble with the government and various organizations, compounded by the enormous debt he owes. As part of his efforts to pay up, he has put one of his biggest mansions up for sale.
My lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do...
To settle his court payment of $100 million, retired boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. delivered a knockout sale of his enormous Florida mansion, offloading the Miami Beach estate for a staggering $22 million. Mayweather had purchased the property in 2021 for $18 million, according to Realtor.com, meaning he likely made a profit on the deal, which appears to have been conducted off-market.
I think that buying a home is a smart decision, but I think most people go about it the wrong way. Okay, you go and they qualify you for a mortgage, right? And you maximize the amount that you qualify for. That's not really the best way to go about it, because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be buying a home that you can't afford. So what it ends up happening is that, yeah, it appreciates over the course of time, but you're not actually participating in that appreciation until you sell it, or...
Rescue mission. For a total of 45 hours so far. I know you indicated you may have additional plans. Is sort of thing you want to present today? I will do that at the next status check. That's fine. He has fully complied with court orders. Mayweather at this time.
Mayweather Jr. conducted the transaction through an entity connected to him, FOSO LLC. According to The Real Deal, the buyer will assume the $13 million mortgage, with the next payment of $98,700 due in December. This sale marks the first step in what could become a highly profitable real estate venture for Mayweather Jr., who has also listed his Beverly Hills home for an even higher price, $48 million. The property, listed in September, has yet to find a buyer. However, if the undefeated champion manages to secure a full-price offer, he stands to make a staggering $22.5 million profit on the sale.
HELOC, or you're taking money out of your home, but most of the time people won't do that, right? So now you're getting into a situation where you bit off more than you can chew, and that is a recipe to go broke. So a lot of times people think that they're doing something intelligent by buying a home, but most Americans are buying homes that they can't afford.
So you got to take into consideration what your daily check is like, what your weekly, monthly check is like, and what the bills are going to cost you, because you could be house rich.
Slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings. It's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
After 7 years of ownership, and in an effort to distance himself from the legal controversy he's facing, Floyd Mayweather Jr. decided to put his lavish Beverly Hills mansion back on the market. The asking price is an impressive $48 million, a whopping $22.5 million more than the former pro boxer and current exhibition fighter originally paid for the French modern-style estate. Records show Mayweather shelled out $25.5 million in cash for the property back in 2017, shortly before his retirement. However, transaction records suggest that the funds were obtained through illegal means. The mansion is tucked behind high hedges and iron gates on a half-acre parcel next door to the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Yeah. And on a point like this, because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. This is what we do. Come on. You know what we do?
The all-white structure was built on spec by Los Angeles-based real estate developer Niall Nyami, who purchased the 1990s home that previously stood on the property in 2014 for $16 million from Marianne Metropolis, wife of billionaire businessman Dean Metropolis. Floyd Mayweather's scam reportedly generated huge money, enabling him to afford such a luxurious residence. The mansion features a marble-clad foyer with a chandelier hanging from a coffered ceiling and includes 6 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms spread across more than 15,000 square feet. In addition to his Beverly Hills home, which is listed by Josh Alman and Matt Altman of Douglas Elliman, the 47-year-old Michigan native, who is estimated to have earned over $1 billion throughout his boxing career, still owns a $10 million mansion in Las Vegas and a Miami Beach compound he acquired in 2021 for $18 million.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Aside from putting his houses up for sale, Floyd Mayweather has been exploring other ventures to pay off the massive fine he's facing. The rumors surrounding his financial troubles have been persistent and, perhaps, have reached their peak. These whispers suggested that Mayweather was in deep financial trouble. Not that such headlines are new, but this time, they felt more credible. However, why call them rumors? If they were true, would the boxing legend be splurging nearly $200 on a lavish gift for his sister? Let's not forget, this is the same man who recently flaunted his glittering multi-million-dollar watch collection and boarded his $50 million Gulfstream jet for a luxury holiday in the Bay Islands. If that's a man in financial ruin, then the definition might need rewriting.
Now I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And it's not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased.
Perhaps it's time to look past the noise and separate fact from fiction. When Mayweather retired from professional boxing, he wasn't just undefeated. He was the richest boxer in the world. Unlike many fighters who fade into obscurity or financial struggle, Mayweather's fortune has only grown, thanks largely to his business acumen, real estate ventures, endorsements, and exhibition bouts. He turned his brand into a money machine. His recent Instagram story showcased a brand new Mercedes-Benz. As the camera zoomed in on it, the elegance of the jet black automobile, a pristine example of German engineering, came into full view.
Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
We got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only from the best of the champ.
Now when you guys come here, if you want to
Decorated with red ribbons on its bonnet, the model, supposedly an AMG S63E Performance, was parked on Champion Motoring's porch. The S63E Performance is part of the AMG lineup, offering a blend of luxury, power, and hybrid performance. Manufactured primarily in Germany, at AMG's facility in Affalterbach, it comes with a price tag of around $186,000. Now, contrast this with the pictures showing the Olympic bronze medalist boarding his state-of-the-art Gulfstream jet.
You know what we do? The one and only Floyd Mayweather, CEO of Zeus Living. I want to say I appreciate you. You guys always do great business. And of course, you know, if I'm the money man, they gotta have some fun.
The Facebook post from the Honduran television channel Telesur read, Floyd Mayweather concluded his visit to the paradisiacal island of Roatan in the Bay Islands, expressing his admiration for the destination's natural beauty, the hospitality of its people, and the rich gastronomy of the region. The post featured a picture of the boxing legend and his team as they traveled to Roatan. However, this trip seemed to counter the rumors of Floyd Mayweather's bankruptcy. While it may have seemed natural to many, one of the loudest voices fueling the speculation about Mayweather's financial troubles was none other than his former friend and later bête noire, 50 Cent.
That's easy. That's easy.
That's some zeros.
Is that alright?
That's not bad.
Okay.
Started. You know, we don't want to show him everything, but
Yeah.
it's up there.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Come on, man. You already know. Come on.
Y'all already know what they said. Oh, that ain't no real check.
Taking aim at the bankruptcy rumors, the in-dub artist and Grammy Award winner dished out one swipe after another at Mayweather Jr., using an interview of Mayweather's with Jimmy Fallon, where he discussed his properties in New York, as a backdrop. The hip-hop icon called out the former world champion, adding fuel to the fire of speculation about Mayweather's financial situation.
Very check. Okay. Not bad. We working. So, with that being said, I'm gonna continue to do business with Zeus, and fight night. Zeus gonna be at the fight. They're gonna be in the house. Of course, I have.
Over 100 buildings and 99% in New York? Well, that's cap, champ. We should slap the hell out of you. GLG, Green Light Gang, let's work. 50 Cent's message read, continuing his attacks on Mayweather's claims. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing. Stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you're notified when we drop quality content like this. Until next time, peace.